Welcome to Our Life version 3. In today's video, we're taking a historical World War II journey through Kanchanaburi, Thailand to see the infamous Hellfire Pass Railway. We start our journey with a visit to the Hellfire Pass Memorial Museum and Graveyard. This museum and the preservation of the Hellfire Pass itself had its origins back in 1983 when a former POW toured the area. He resolved to convince the Australian government that the portions of the Thai-Burma Death Railway should be preserved as a historical site.
Looks like it went to Burma.
With more than 300,000 Asian civilians and Allied prisoners of war subjected to forced labor, over 100,000 died during its construction.
It's a model of showing the railway cutting.
As a part of the museum experience, we also took a long walk through the actual cutting.
Going to Hellfire Pass.
That is used to be the railway.
Though no longer used as a railway, it reflects the magnitude of the effort required to cut through the mountain. The POWs sabotaged everywhere they could to help the line slow down, and it was frequently the bombing target of Allied planes during the Burma Campaign. After the war, all but a small section of the line was closed. Hellfire Pass earned its name as the site of an emaciated prisoner laboring at night by torchlight, often resembled a scene from hell itself. This section we're standing in, the Tenasserim Hill, was the largest rock cutting in the railway. A tunnel would have been possible, but this could only be constructed as the two ends at any one time, whereas cutting could be constructed at all points simultaneously. The Australian, British, Dutch, and other Allied prisoner of wars were required by the Japanese to work 18 hours a day to complete the cutting.
So cannot go through the pass today.
69 men were beaten to death by Japanese guards in the 6 weeks it took to go through this cutting. But many more died from cholera, dysentery, starvation, and even just pure exhaustion. Brother, father, husband. They transport them in these things and leave them in there all day long, with the exception of the stop to get gas was the only time they'd open the doors. And so the only ventilation was from front to back. And they said that they would basically just sweat in these things and dehydrate.
So I would suggest you to do now.
This is the actual bridge over the River Kwai. The 1957 war film was widely praised and even won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture.
Train is coming at 3:30. It's about 3:15. Look at that. That's cool.
The film was even eventually deemed culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant, and thus selected for preservation in the National Film Registry.
Across. Yeah, that was awesome. So we just crossed this bridge, and the train is coming here in about 8 minutes or so.
Incidentally, the train was delayed and never did come during our entire visit to the bridge. Lastly, we board the Burma Railway, riding along the Mekong River in Kanchanaburi province.
Namtok. 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 That's where we are.
This one is the only route that we have. It's nice.
We are on the Orient Express.
No.
Okay, we're on an Oriental train that's doing an express journey for 30 minutes across Hell Pass.
Okay, I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
This small remnant of the Death Railway built by Japan in 1943 is the last in existence of the World War II effort. This railway completed the rail link between Bangkok, Thailand and Rangoon, Burma. As we conclude our ride, we cross over a bridge on the Mekong River. This span of the bridge is composed of 9 curved truss segments, originally dating back to World War II.
Well, that was an interesting train ride.
That was. That really brings back days of old, back in the 1800s when we used to ride trains. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, thanks for watching. Remember to find your dream and own it.
Safe travels, everyone. If you enjoyed our video, please click like and subscribe so that way you'll know when our new adventures are posted.